What's up, guys? So this is going to be, I think, vloggy vlog numero, I forgot what 10 is in Spanish, so 10. What a coinky dink. Today is Memorial Day. Rude. So yes, today's Memorial Day, and nearby here in Richmond, Virginia, near where we live, there's Virginia War Memorial. It's a big monument, a memorial to honor all of the fallen service members in any combat or conflict that we've had in our United States history. So Persian Gulf, World War I, II, Vietnam, OIF, OEF, all that good stuff. So our father, he died a veteran, not in combat, but he was a Persian Gulf veteran himself. But we have had a lot of family members in our history, kind of go into the military. Some, I think, have died in the Civil War, but to any of you who have loved ones, family members, friends, who have lost someone due to their military service, my heart goes out to you, and thank you, and thanks to them for their service, and ever forward.
What is going on, everybody? Back in the swing of things. This is another short week for me, followed by another even more shorter week. We are back from the beach. Memorial Day weekend was a blasty blast. Went down to Outer Banks, Avon, Hatteras area. Great house, great group of people went with us. So a little fun in the sun, time to relax, and now it's time to get back to it. So this can be the next edition in the vloggy vlog. In the intro there you saw I was at, just coincidentally, was driving by to go get some food after coming back into town on Memorial Day. Drove by the Virginia War Memorial in my EF flag shirt, which was all my design, by the way. Max will never tell anybody that. So yeah, now it's back to regular work week, heading over to the Greenbrier like usual to get my coffee and some breakfast. No, you're not seeing things. Yes, I did shave. It's time for Babyface Chase to make his once every 4-month debut. Hey. Alright, so as part of my job, we offer these extra physical activity programs free to our clientele. And so once a week, we have a outdoor walking program at a local park. And it's been 2 months, more than that I think almost. And the first 2 weeks, it was cold and pouring down rain. We had 4 or 5 people show up. Every week since then, it has been gorgeous. Perfect weather, not too hot, not too cold, beautiful day out. We show up, no one's here. I don't understand. Someone fill me in. Fitness. I don't think this whole exercise thing is going to catch on. Nah, not about it. So as part of my job, we offer these kind of extra activities. And so one of them is once a week, we meet at a local park and do a kind of community walk. And so it's free to all of our patients. And we're doing this for 2 months. And the first 2 weeks, we had about 5 people show up, and it was cold and it was pouring down rain, which was just great because Chase loves the rain so much. That was sarcasm. I hate the rain. And so yeah, every week since then, it's been gorgeous weather. It is 75 degrees out. It's about a 2-mile walk. It's a loop. Shade, we've got trees, we've got cover. It's not in the beating sun, and nobody shows up. I think it's just an indicator that this whole fitness thing, exercise, it's not gonna catch on. Yeah, maybe I should be a doctor, a chemical engineer. I should buy a boat. All right, so yeah, out.
Yeah, so pretty. Just got all that nasty salt water, beachy sand janks. Not up in here.
All right, so just got the whip all spick and span. Local place here, Carpool, does a phenom job. Gotta keep your ride all freshy fresh. Although it's kind of crappy timing because I think it's just about to rain day for the next week. But whatever, when you go to the beach, you got to get your car washed immediately afterwards because that salt water and sand, it ain't good for the undercarriage. That's what she said. And get all that sandy crap out of it. Just gets in the cracks, you know? Sand gets in the cracks everywhere. So, delicious lunch at Chipotle, headed back to work. Which was back at the beach. Now, I'm probably going to get some hate on this comment, but I hope you understand really where I'm coming from. I just saw a cop pull over this guy, and this cop easily was at least 250. How can you be a first responder, potentially need to save someone's life, chase down a criminal, when he's literally trying to walk and hold up his pants at the same time? In the military, if you get overweight and you can't pass your PT test, you get 6 months to lose the weight, 6 months to pass your PT test. If not, you're out. Why aren't cops and firemen and first responders held to the same standard? You need to be at a certain level for just public image, but also, come on, man, who are you gonna save? Who are you gonna chase down? I'm not saying you can't do your job. Maybe you're really good at some other form of police work, but out here on the street, come on, man. Killing me, Smalls. Actually, it's funny because he's not small at all. All right, so after work is done. We had a little vendor expose at a local gym, doing some body composition analysis. Damn, that's a bright ass sun. Yeah, and it was convenient that is next to Whole Foods, so I got to do a little one-stop shopping. Literally, knocked out some groceries, heading back home, whip up some din din. Today's ruined. No time for gym. This week is a giant Charlie Foxtrot. For all my military folk, you'll understand that. Schedule's all out of whack. I got a lot of after work things to do. It's already 7:30. I have this thing to where if I don't work out by if I'm not in the gym by 7 o'clock, I pretty much will never shut up. I pretty much won't go to the gym. So, and tomorrow's gonna be the same way because I have a little thing I'm doing tomorrow after work, and so probably gonna wind up doing just a quick morning cardio session tonight. I can knock it out. So, toodles! Alright, so I guess it's a little bit of a treat yourself Tuesday. So treated the car to a wash and kind of mini detail, and now I'm gonna treat my closet with some Mo Leadberry. So this is, I got 2 shirts. They tricked me with this new sales tactic. So they emailed me directly with saying, hey, we noticed you kind of like these shirts in the past. You had them in your shopping cart. We just haven't had your size. What if we go ahead and give them to you at 30% off? I was like, yes, you got me, because I'm a sucker. So, got their, just a navy blue gingham flannel, actually. And this is a, called a Tattersall. A little bit of a darker color. I really lately been trying to branch out more in my shirt colors and patterns. Well, they're both kind of like a checker pattern here, but I always get blue pretty much, and so I'm trying to get a lot more different kind of actual solid colors as well as getting some darker colors in the mix. So that's why I got this guy. So slim fit as always, you can tell with the white label, and then 16.5. So very excited to throw these guys into the wardrobe mix and try them out later. All right, so we are back from the stove. Going to cook up some din din. Fun fact: Whole Foods organic air chill chicken breasts are the best chicken you will ever eat. I'm gonna cook these guys up with a little bit of make it a family affair. Get some Uncle Ben in here with chicken and veggie rice. And I'm a big fan of taking things like the boxed rice, flavor rice, and kind of sprucing them up a bit. Adding a little bit of Mo Gangs, adding a little bit of Mo flavor. So I'm gonna throw in one of these Bird's Eye Steam Fresh mix bags. Just get some more micronutrients. Case in point of why I'm going to add more vegetables to my rice is because while this is advertised as chicken and vegetable rice, let's take a look at what's in the box, people. This is their idea of vegetables and rice. It gives me no vitamins. It gives me no nutrients. All right, so one other little trick I like to do is this calls for adding a tablespoon of butter. Now, you know the butter is going to make it taste more better, but if I'm going to add a little fat in my diet, I'd rather be coming from a better spot. So I usually substitute things with butter like rice, prepackaged meals with olive oil. One of the ways I prepare my chicken most is by using actually this Kraft roasted red pepper thyme dressing. It is not only good for salad, it is very good for and here we go, gang, it's the finished product. So you can tell that just looks so much more better now that I added the veggies into the rice. And also I put some sriracha on my sriracha. Well, as I hate it when it's busy. All right, so this is gonna be something you've never seen here before. This is the fitness center in the apartment complex where I work. It's not that bad. It's got some machine equipment, some cardio stuff, a little baby cables, and some free weights over there. So it's something that I call can be done for a little BS workout, which is exactly what today's gonna be, just a little morning cardio. I just walk on an incline treadmill because I've got an event tonight that is going to, again, prevent me from getting to the gym, and it's just throwing my week off entirely. So don't mind the morning hair and my super sweepy voice. I'm not normally up this early. It's about 6:01. I normally wake up around 6:45-ish, so get a little bit of work done here today so I don't feel like crap later. All right, so morning cardio is done. That little clip there showing you the distance and calories, false. I realized when I was done, when I was coming on my cool down, that hey, I hardly feel like I busted a sweat. And I looked down and the elevation marker, although it said I was up at level 14, on the way back down, it didn't adjust until I hit to level 4. So 25 minutes at level 14, no chase. That's cute, but it's wrong. All right, good morning, gang. So as I'm about to wrap up this video, every morning as I leave my apartment, I drive across the Manchester Bridge, heading into downtown Richmond here. And right off this bridge, wait a minute, Chase, you're an idiot. On your way home, you drive to the Manchester Bridge. When you leave in the morning, you drive on the Belvedere Bridge. So on the other side of this bridge is the Virginia War Memorial, which is where I started this video. It was, I filmed that on Memorial Day. Just happened to be driving by in my EF flag shirt on Memorial Day at the War Memorial. And I'm gonna end this video at the War Memorial. So tonight, I will be going to a special kind of young professionals event that a gentleman that I met a couple months ago, actually more than that, like a year ago, when I was interning at the YMCA, who was a member there and did a lot of our group exercise training. He just randomly hit me up a couple months ago out of the blue. I guess it kind of made an impression on him back then, as far as just someone who, I don't know, he thought maybe I was smart, maybe I knew what I was talking about, really liked where I was headed in life, and he is pretty high up in a local bank, and I guess quarterly, I think they do these kind of young professional speaking events, meetings to kind of just network and to have people from various professions in the Richmond area meet each other. They have a guest speaker, which is not me, by the way, but just kind of basically to network and kind of just see what all is going on in the business world and various professions of our city. So I think that was a very cool kind of ego boost, if you want to call it, but I think it was just a good testament into showing you how your true colors shine through even when you don't really think they are. I was just being me, just, you know, just being your Doug, and this guy was like, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And then like a year later, he thought of me in this business venture meeting thing. So honestly, I'm not really sure what exactly to expect. I just know that he thought highly enough of me to invite me after not seeing me for months and months and months and months. So given the nature that it's kind of focused around young business professionals, I naturally thought of my brother, like I do with everything, because I think of other people. And so, are you going? Am I going? Okay, I'm going. And so I think Max is actually going to come with me, and hopefully it'll be a good opportunity for him to kind of meet some other people, for us to meet some other people. It's kind of bad timing because we're both leaving Richmond like in 2 weeks, but you never know who you can meet now that you can have an impact on later. And I always feel it's not important to burn any bridges, no matter how bad that bridge may be. No matter how ugly the troll is under the bridge, you do not burn that bridge. You just teach that troll a lesson and drive on. The last clip you'll see will be of me and Max, of Max and I, probably going into that event tonight, and that'll be a wrap for this vloggy vlog number 10. Well, I'm gonna be brutally honest, that little dinner speaking thing was not really a dinner, not really a speaking thing. I guess they normally get guest speakers, local business owners, entrepreneurs to come talk about their roots, how they got started, their business plan, how they're staying successful, and kind of just network local ideas and people. This week was apparently a little bit different, and they decided to kind of have local philanthropy organizations come and give a 2 to 3 minute speech on what they do and how you can donate to them. So, well, yes, bringing attention to good causes, not really at all what I thought it was going to be, but I appreciated the guy nonetheless thinking of me as a young professional, because I'm old, somewhat professional, but more or less I feel bad. I tricked Max into I didn't trick him. I asked him to come with me, because me being a good guy Chase as I was like, hey, Max is a young professional. He's a good business guy. He's always got entrepreneur on his brain. So maybe he'd get some out of it. Nope. He just looked at me about halfway through. He's like, you owe me big time. I was like, yeah, all right, whatever. So that's a wrap for this vloggy vlog. We're going to go change, head to the gimnasio, and yeah, start packing up all my crap for the move, because it's coming up soon. So thanks for watching, and you stay classy, planet Earth.